33 minutes. $330 swings. I'm going to take a short break, and I'm going to do more. Now that's significant. I'll get to that in a minute. Anyway, guys, welcome to True Power on this sensational Sunday. Life's good, man. Life is good. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. Jimmy Frikkin Buckets. Oh, big tough man. Big tough man, Jimmy Buckets. Played 2 games and he needed a rest. He hasn't played in months. 2 games and he needed a rest. I can't stand this anymore. Guys, these guys, every single one of them is in hideous shape and is scratching the surface of their prodigious athletic abilities. Now, they're all wealthier than Warren Buffett. I'm exaggerating. And that's part of the problem. By the time they're 32 years old, a top player doesn't have to get out of bed. And that's the case. He doesn't feel like playing anymore. It's an absolute joke. If he needs a rest after 2 games, then he's in hideous freaking shape. And you should fire your health and fitness squad. You should fire them if that's legitimate. Now, there's such a thing as a self-fulfilling prophecy. Last night, he didn't play because he needed a rest. That was the second game of a back-to-back. And of course, these finely trained gazelles can't play 2 games in a row. In Jimmy Butler's case, 33 minutes a game. That's what he averages, 33 minutes a game. And he can't do that 2 days in a row. Guys, I do 33 minutes in my sleep. I dream about doing 33 minutes. Then I get up and do 40 or 50. Kettlebells alone. Then I'll go out for a 2-hour bike ride. This is a joke. I'm old enough to be his grandfather. He's 34 years old. Old enough to be his freaking grandfather, literally. And I can wipe him out in any fitness-related endeavor. Wipe him out. That's a professional athlete making $35 million a year. He needs a rest after 2 games. Now, he averages 33 minutes a game. Now let's think about this. Now, first of all, before we even get to that, there is no data, science anywhere that says you take a rest from a game in October and you'll be fresh as a daisy for the playoffs in May. It's just stupid. And I expect more from Pat Riley than that. Okay? Stupid. Okay? Now, 33 minutes a game. Now, that's not 33 minutes straight like I just did. Now, that's 33 minutes a game. They have timeouts, which are 75 seconds by the time. Okay? They have quarter timeouts, which were 2.5 minutes, and they have a 15-minute halftime. Now, those are literal breaks where you sit down, you get something to eat. You can eat an energy bar. You can literally get something to eat. You can literally get on your phone. I mean, these are significant breaks. It's not just a lull in the action. No, these are breaks. You can go in at halftime and literally take a shower. You can take a quick nap. I mean, stop it already. Just stop it. Now, if you got your 3 quarters at 2.5 minutes, you throw in a handful of timeouts, we're talking about 10 minutes there, okay? And 15 minutes halftime, so you got 25 minutes of breaks. Around that, you have to intersperse, Jimmy Buckets does, big, tough man, Jimmy Buckets, has to intersperse 33 minutes of basketball. Guys, he never plays more than 8 or 9 minutes at a shot. Never. Never. It's closer to 5 or 6 when you talk about timeouts. That is what he can't do. This splendid fitness model can't do 8 minutes without sitting down, getting something to eat, energy drink, do the green juice, flush out the free radicals and toxins. Guys, this is a joke, an absolute joke. Michael Jordan played 82 games a year 10 times. 10 times. Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain once averaged 48.5 minutes per game. Wait a minute, Ralph. Games are 48 minutes. Yeah. He played every single minute of every single game, including overtime. And Jimmy freaking Buckets can't play 33 minutes without needing a rest. Jesus. Riley, I love you, but you should be ashamed of yourself that you let this happen. You should be absolutely ashamed of yourself. Now, there is a caveat there. Jimmy Butler is a flat-out drug addict. Flat-out drug addict. He thinks it's funny that he drinks minimum 10, if not 15 or more cups of coffee a day. The strong stuff, espresso. A big smile on his face, walks around with his espresso machine when he's on the road. That's a drug addict. Caffeine is a drug. That is your problem. He's running on caffeine, not glucose, which he is supposed to be running on. Guys, I could fix up the Miami Heat in 2 weeks to a month. I could have the Miami Heat winning with the same roster they have. I can have the Miami Heat winning the NBA championship 5 years in a row. These guys, they may look like Greek gods, flexing their muscles and all this sort of stuff. They are not in proper cardiovascular shape. They are not for basketball. It's wrong. That's why Jimmy Buckets can't play 2 games without a rest. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. And if you went to the game last night and you can spend upwards of $1,000 for tickets for a family of 4, more. And Jimmy freaking Buckets wasn't playing, you should get your money back. The NBA, Pat Riley, and of course the Bucket Man, he's so cool, should be ashamed of themselves. Case closed. Guys, I can get you in true power shape. You can be in better shape than Jimmy Butler, which isn't saying much. Trust me, it's not saying much at all. Now, he can run faster, he can jump higher, he can probably beat me up. I'm old enough to be his grandfather. I could shadow him on the court. Just run when he runs, sprint when he runs, jump when he jumps. Just stay off the side so I'm not getting beat up. Shadow him on the court and wipe him out. He's a joke. As is everybody else in the NBA. I'm just picking on him because he's such a big man and big tough man. They're at crunch time. But 2 games in a row, now we got a problem. Now we got a problem. Unbelievable. Guys, sorry for the rant. Have a good day. Love you all.